Adventure starts with the right gear, and it all starts at shackshop.us. From stylish women's swimsuits and premium camping tents to paddleboards, underwater drones, and dependable dinghies, we have everything you need for your next outdoor adventure. Whether you're exploring the water or relaxing on shore, gear up with quality products at unbeatable prices. Visit shackshop.us today and make every adventure.
The wedding was apparently close enough to reality that invitations had already gone out. Then, suddenly, the plans were called off. Former New York Jets wide receiver Allen Lazard and Camila Escribens, who was crowned Miss Peru in 2023, have reportedly ended their engagement and gone their separate ways. The breakup comes less than a year after the couple welcomed their daughter, and after wedding invitations had reportedly already been sent to guests. The unexpected split has quickly attracted attention because the couple's relationship had appeared to be moving toward marriage and family life. Their engagement followed a highly publicized beach proposal in Montauk, New York, and the pair later celebrated the arrival of their baby girl. Now, however, the wedding is off. Neither Lazard nor Escribens has publicly explained what caused the relationship to end, leaving fans and followers with plenty of questions but very few answers. Reports indicate that both have removed much of their relationship history from social media, adding another layer of intrigue to an already surprising breakup. From NFL romance to engagement, Lazard and Escribens became publicly linked during the 2024-25 NFL season, when Escribens began appearing at Jets games and sharing photos from MetLife Stadium. The relationship quickly became recognizable to football and entertainment fans alike. Lazard was already a familiar name to NFL followers, while Escribens had established her own public profile through the world of beauty pageants and modeling. Escribens won the Miss Peru title in 2023 and subsequently represented Peru at Miss Universe 2023. Her profile gave the relationship an international entertainment dimension, while Lazard's career placed the couple squarely in the spotlight of the NFL world. The relationship appeared to become increasingly serious. In May 2025, Lazard proposed during a romantic beachside engagement in Montauk. Images from the proposal showed a candlelit path, flowers, and a large heart-shaped floral display featuring a marriage proposal message. The New York Jets also acknowledged the engagement publicly at the time, congratulating their wide receiver and his new fiancée. For fans watching from the outside, it looked like the beginning of a new chapter. But that chapter would eventually take an unexpected turn. A baby girl arrives only months after the engagement. The couple announced another major development. They were expecting a baby. In July 2025, Lazard and Escribens celebrated a gender reveal event with family and friends and announced that they were expecting a daughter. Their daughter was born in October 2025. The arrival of their child seemed to make the relationship even more significant. Lazard publicly reflected on becoming a father, discussing the example his own father had set and his desire to be present for his daughter. At that point, the couple appeared to be preparing for both parenthood and marriage. Instead, less than a year after becoming parents, their engagement has reportedly ended. The wedding invitations had already gone out. That detail may be the most startling part of the story. According to reports, Lazard and Escribens had already sent wedding invitations before deciding not to proceed with the marriage. That means guests had apparently been informed of the upcoming celebration, making the decision to cancel the wedding especially significant. Wedding planning can involve months of preparation, deposits, vendors, travel arrangements, and family commitments. When invitations have already been mailed, a cancellation is much more than simply deciding not to set a date. It becomes a public announcement that something has fundamentally changed. And in this case, the change happened after the couple had already become parents. The reasons remain unknown. There has been no confirmed public explanation from Lazard or Escribens regarding what led to the breakup. Responsible reporting is therefore important because speculation about private relationships can quickly turn into unfounded claims. What is known is that the engagement has reportedly been called off, and the wedding plans are no longer moving forward. Social media offers another clue, but not an explanation. The modern breakup often has a digital footprint, and this relationship is no exception. Reports indicate that Lazard and Escribens have removed many photographs of each other from their respective social media accounts. The engagement-related material has reportedly disappeared, while Lazard's gender reveal post remains among the visible reminders of their relationship. Deleting photographs doesn't necessarily explain why a relationship ended. People remove old photographs for countless reasons following a breakup. Sometimes it represents an attempt to move forward. Sometimes it is simply a way to establish privacy. But when a couple has been highly visible online, removing shared memories naturally attracts attention. Fans often treat social media activity as a kind of breakup barometer. A deleted engagement photograph can become headline news. A changed relationship status can generate thousands of comments. And when wedding invitations have already been sent, followers inevitably wonder what happened behind the scenes. Still, without a statement from either person, the exact circumstances should remain private. Who is Allen Lazard? Lazard's professional story has also been filled with significant changes. The wide receiver entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent and initially spent time with the Jacksonville Jaguars organization before finding an opportunity with the Green Bay Packers. In Green Bay, Lazard developed into an important receiving option and became particularly associated with quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Over 57 games with the Packers, Lazard recorded 169 receptions for 2,236 yards and 20 touchdowns, according to Fox News. His connection with Rodgers followed him to New York. Lazard signed with the Jets in 2023 on a 4-year, $44 million contract, and Rodgers joined the team shortly afterward. The pairing generated enormous expectations. The Jets hoped the familiarity between Rodgers and Lazard would translate into production on the field. But Lazard's time in New York ultimately did not produce the numbers many expected. He finished his Jets tenure with 70 catches for 911 yards and 8 touchdowns before leaving the organization. Now, Lazard is also facing uncertainty professionally. Reports indicate that he is a free agent looking for another opportunity as the 2026 NFL season approaches. So while his personal life is undergoing a major transition, his football career is also at a crossroads. Camila Escribens built her own career, while much of the current coverage focuses on her relationship with Lazard. Escribens has a career and public identity independent of the NFL. She became Miss Peru in 2023 and went on to represent Peru at the Miss Universe competition that same year. Her work has included modeling and social media content, giving her an international audience beyond the pageant world. Her relationship with Lazard brought her additional attention among American sports fans, particularly during his time with the Jets. But the breakup does not erase her accomplishments. Now, with a young daughter and her own career, Escribens faces a new chapter just as Lazard does. A breakup without answers, one of the biggest questions surrounding the story, is also the one that cannot currently be answered. Why did they split? As of the latest reports, the reason has not been made public. That distinction matters. The internet has a tendency to fill gaps in celebrity stories with speculation. A deleted photograph becomes evidence of a feud. A vacation photograph becomes a supposed clue. A lack of public comments becomes an invitation for theories. But none of those things necessarily reveal what happened privately. The couple may eventually explain their decision. They may choose never to discuss it. Either way, their relationship is now entering a much more private phase. And because they share a child, the situation is different from a typical celebrity breakup. Whatever happened between Lazard and Escribens, they will still have an ongoing connection through their daughter. The reality behind the headlines, the story also illustrates something that often gets lost when celebrity relationships become news. An engagement does not guarantee a wedding. A wedding invitation does not guarantee a ceremony. And even the birth of a child does not automatically resolve problems within a relationship. People can make plans together and later realize that those plans no longer reflect where their lives are heading. For Lazard and Escribens, the decision apparently came after a relationship that included romance, an engagement, pregnancy, parenthood, and wedding preparations. From the outside, it may look sudden, but the public rarely sees what happens inside a relationship. The fact that invitations had already been sent makes the announcement especially surprising, but it does not tell us what happened privately. What happens next? For Lazard, attention will likely shift quickly back toward football. With the 2026 season approaching, the veteran receiver is looking for another opportunity in the NFL. His career statistics include 239 receptions, 3,147 receiving yards, and 28 touchdowns, according to recent reports. A new team could give him an opportunity to reset professionally. For Escribens, her modeling and public career will continue while she navigates life as a mother. The most important issue for both, however, may be protecting their young daughter from the inevitable media attention surrounding their breakup. For now, the wedding is off, the engagement is reportedly over, and the former couple has largely removed their relationship from social media. But the unanswered questions remain. A couple that once appeared to be heading toward a glamorous wedding is now beginning separate chapters, less than a year after welcoming their first child, and after guests had already received invitations to celebrate their marriage. The story is a reminder that even relationships that appear settled from the outside can change dramatically behind closed doors. And until Lazard or Escribens chooses to explain what happened, the real reason their wedding was canceled remains known only to them.